the other things I want to do to try and soundproof the car a little bit, or deaden the sound at least. This is the inside of the driver's door card. So what I'd like to do is kind of on this section, I've got some of this closed cell foam. I'm hoping that I can just kind of roll it in there, stick it down, and that'll give us kind of a little bit more sound deadening. I'm not sure how close to this edge I can come, because this raised edge feels like it's maybe flush. But I'm going to give it a go. I'm hoping it'll compress enough, or the foam will compress enough. Certainly these areas I have no issue with because they're kind of behind everything in a bit of a void. You can see this is what's actually touching the edge of the door. So hopefully I should be able to, cover this. Now I thought I could lay it over and just roll it all in, but now that I've actually got it off, I think I'm going to have to do a few cuts just to get it to lay nice on there. But yeah, let's give it a go. Unfortunately, it's just started to rain, so I'm hoping you'll be able to hear me over the rain. So here's the roll. I think I got it from Amazon, and it's called Mute Mat. I think it is designed for sound deadening. So let's try and offer it up. Actually, I think that's a good size. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it off roughly the right length. Where did I put the scissors? There. And then I'm wondering if I can use a pencil to hopefully mark up. Like I said, I don't think it's going to be able to kind of form to the shapes that I'm going to want it to. So I think I'm going to have to cut it out and do a few little sections and see how they come out. I'm not 100% sure how this is going to be. This is going to work or not. Yeah, I can kind of see it. So I think I want to do something like that. This is a very rough line, so I'm going to try it. If needs be, I'll just have to cut some more out. I've also got this trim piece which helps keep the actual door card on the door itself, so I'm going to have to cut a little hole for that. Yeah, so actually that's not too bad. I'm happy with that. Just need to cut it. That's not perfect, but yeah. So that will stick in there. I just want to cut around this retaining thick section. Perfect, but not too bad. So it has a self-adhesive back. Not sure how good it is. But it's pretty sticky. So we'll give this a go. Get the edge just in right. And then I do have this little roller from another job I've done in the past. Use this to get it nice and firmly stuck down. Alright, that's one piece done. Now I'll move on to the next piece, I guess. There we are. That's a lot of this corner done now. It's not too bad. A little bit rough, I guess, around the edges, but all in all, it's sticking really well. I'm really impressed with the adhesive on this foam. I did have to cut a couple of sections here. Again, probably could do it in one piece, but I chose not to. I did have to cut a slight relief here just so that the foam would form around this edge here. But yeah, so far I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, I've just got the rest of it to do now. So yeah, we'll pick up in a minute. So hopefully this piece fits in here. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. So I just need to cut around this section here. There we go. Everything fits around there like that. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I think I'm going to start sticking from this end just because I need to make sure it lines up with these. It's cut out in this foam block. Yeah, perfect. There we go, another one stuck. Flatten it out, make sure it's sticking. Need to add in a little bit of a relief here, something like that. More relief, I think. Okay, I think that's it. Let's think I'll stick this piece in first, and then we'll worry about this last piece. Yeah, this is a pain. There's probably an easier way I could have done this. There we go. It's all sound deadened now, as much as I want to do anyway. Perhaps not the most professional of jobs, but I'm pretty happy with it. Came out okay. Hopefully it does make a slight difference. So yeah, let's now do the other side. So it's a couple of days later. We will now take off the passenger side and soundproof that. So it has, I think, 5 clips inside that just pop off, and then there is 1, 2, 3 screws to take out. Do need to figure out how this comes off. I can see something there. Probably need to take that out and pop this out. Yeah, pop that out, and there'll be a screw in there, and I think this just unclips somehow. We'll figure it out. So far there's 1 screw in there. I took out and removed that. This cover just pops off. There was 1 screw in here, so I removed that cover, took it out. I removed this top piece, just clips in, the bottom pops out the bottom of it, and then there was 1 screw in there. I don't know if you can see. Let's see that in there. Yeah, in there, 1 screw. So that's out, and it's now all kind of popping off. So hopefully I'll get that off now. Here is the interior. It'll be the same deal again. We'll take off this film, which I already started to do, and we'll get some sound deadening inside these cavities and on the outside. And here's the door card, and we'll do the same again for the back of that. Here we are. I've just finished the passenger side. It's perhaps not as neat as the driver's side. However, I managed to use a lot of the offcuts from leftover from the driver's side. So I'm really pleased with that, because it means I've got a lot of this closed cell foam left over. So I've got a few other things I've got an idea doing now. So yeah, we've got a bit left over so we can do something else with it. Yeah, like I said, it's not perfect, but I'm pretty pleased with it. I managed to cover a lot of the area. I think it's really going to help, especially with other sound deadening on the actual metal door skin itself. So yeah, I'm excited to see how this performs really. It's night time now, so I think we'll fit this another day. One thing I want to do is I have some sound insulating mats. I'll show you that in a minute. I want to put inside here, kind of on the actual outer skin of the door, just to kind of stop some of that tinniness. Well, that's the idea anyway. Yeah, let's see what we can do. There's also an annoying rattle in here somewhere, so I'm hoping I'll find the culprit. So this pattern stuff I should be able to re-stick, I think. It's going to be a little bit messy. Yeah, that's really messy. I think we can get in to do what we want to do. As you can hear, it's quite tinny. I just want to check if I can figure out where these rattling noises are coming from. Nothing obvious. I have just found that this one of the linking rods for the locking mechanism does make a little bit of a noise. There's some foam in here which I guess is supposed to be padding it, but it's not doing a very good job. So I might see that foam I had for the sound insulation. I might see if I can put a little bit behind there and hopefully stop that rattling. So I've got some leftover offcuts of this dead mat, I think it's called. I got for another job a while ago, so I'm going to stick this in a few places inside the door. I can see that there is actually a strip already in here. You can see that I think is a sound deadening material, but it's only that one little strip. I'm going to put a couple of pieces of this dotted around in the hopes that it will hopefully deaden it a little bit more. I'm going to put one piece up here. Giving it a little bit more of a less tinny sound. So we'll get a couple of more pieces of this stuck in a few places. And perhaps get some stuck to this in a few places. Maybe a little piece in there. I don't think you need a full covering for this, just enough really. just enough to deaden the sound. That's all you're doing. It's quite conforming into the shapes. So just kind of press it in there, and it does bend to the contours. Some rattling in there. That's that. That's the rest. The clip wasn't quite through. And if that's cured that, we'll see. Maybe get that piece down in here. So this time I got a roll of the soundproofing. Before were leftover offcuts of kind of squares, but this time I got a roll so I can actually cut it myself to the shape I want. So let's get it in there. So here we are. I've added a few pieces on the inside as well. Not sure if you can see that. A couple of pieces here, and on the back of these pieces. I've also added a couple of bits of foam to try and stop these rattling, because I think some of the noise I was having was coming from them. Yeah, so we'll put this back together. In doing the driver's side door card, I did break two of the clips. One there completely busted, and this one's also broken. So I got this bag from eBay, not necessarily genuine Nissan clips, but they look like they're exactly the same, so I'll be using these. Here we are a day later. I've refitted the door card now, and actually it could be placebo. I feel like when it closes it doesn't, I don't know how to explain, maybe resonate so much. It's more of a solid thud, but it could be placebo. But I feel like it's more of a solid thud.